boy, am I happy to be live streaming. For a little bit of context, I'm on after something like a 20-hour spell where the PlayStation Network was down. And when the PlayStation Network is down, you can't use your console, even for single-player games that are offline. So basically, my PlayStation 5 turned into like a big toaster or, big $600 paperweight for about a day and a half. Also, to give a little further context, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. I believe it is Super Bowl 59. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans. My prediction, I guess I give a prediction since it's tomorrow. Let's see how good this prediction is. You'll know when you see this video whether they won or lost. But I want the Kansas City Chiefs to win. I want them to make history. I want them to be the first team to have a back-to-back Super Bowl three-peat. And because I never get what I want, I predict that the Philadelphia Eagles will win the Super Bowl. So in any event, let's get back to some baseball. The Olympus Heroes are 9-3. They're half a game up in the American League East, as you can see on the screen. Next game is Eli Ramos versus Satchel Paige of the New York Yankees. Let's play this game. Let's do this. I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. I let the computer run the bases for me. And I do some really bad play-by-play. So hopefully you will stick around and suffer through some of it. I'm going to take Denise Finelli out of the DH spot, and I'm going to put Chris Ramos in the DH spot. Actually, hold on a second. That's wrong. Okay, so let's go Finelli, backup catcher Higashioka. And let's go Ramos in the number 3 hole. Move him down in the lineup. That's better. That is better. Let's rock and roll. Let's play some baseball. As you can see, it's a team filled with creative players. Looking forward to next year's game, MLB Show 25, but this is the 24 on the PlayStation 5. As you can see, it's the New York Yankees visiting the Mount Olympus Heroes here at Holodome 6. On the mound, Eli Ramos making start number 3. He's 1-1 with a 2.12 earned run average. He will face Ke'Bryan Hayes, hitting .220. Slicing, out of play, strike 1 on Hayes.
First pitch, 140.
Out in front of the changeup. Quickly, there are 2 strikes. Just got a piece of the fastball. Keep the at-bat going. Counts remains no balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging on a slider out off the plate. First out of the game, first strikeout for Eli. Next up, Gleyber Torres, still on the Yankees. Look at that. Real life, he's on the Texas Rangers in this season coming up. Line drive headed towards the left field. Bobby Kitsios ranges to his left to make the catch. Here's the lineup for the Yankees. Ke'Bryan Hayes, Gleyber Torres, Sean Green, Adam Dunn, Torrey Hunter, Willie Adames, Dominic Smith, Orlando Arcia, and I believe Ethan Rodriguez batting ninth. So 2 outs, bases empty for Sean Green, hitting .289, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. It's game number 13 of the regular season. Fastball low, ball 1. Grounder to second. Lo Cicero fires to first in time, and the side is retired. So after half inning here at Holodome 6, it is the Yankees nothing, the Olympus Heroes coming to bat. This is MLB The Show 24. So Satchel Paige is making his 3rd start of the season for the Yankees. He's 1-0. And he'll face Massimo Lo Cicero to start near the bottom of the first. Inside with the slider, ball one. That old school wind-up that Satchel Paige does is going to drive me insane. Hopefully I don't just swing because of lack of patience. That's the line drive headed towards the right field. Sean Green ranges to his right, makes the catch for out number one. The lineup for the Heroes: Massimo Lo Cicero, Mike O'Rourke, Chris Ramos, Patrick Joseph, Joey Pollard, Miriam Ortiz, Bobby Kitsios, Anthony Millo, and Kevin Higashioka. I have no idea. Up next, Mike O'Rourke, 213, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He is the center fielder for the Olympians. Pulls it deep, but foul. Strike one. Oh, that hit him. But he swung, so it's a strike. 2 quick strikes on O'Rourke.
That's a ball.
Fastball is low, ball one. Count is 1 and 2. That's the 2-hopper to the second baseman. Torres over to first in time. And there are 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
The designated hitter, Chris.
Next up, the DH, Chris Ramos hitting .412. 3 homers, 7 runs, by the way. Normally the catcher. Today he is the designated hitter.
One ball, no strike.
Slider outside, ball one. Broke his bat, fouled it back. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Get yourself a new piece of lumber, young man. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right side. It's a 2-out single for Ramos. And this half inning will continue for the Olympians. Next up is first baseman Patrick O'Rourke. Patrick Joseph, more like. Slicing high and deep. Will it make itself into the gap? It is. 1 hop off the wall. Rounding third and heading home is Ramos. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's an RBI double for Patrick Joseph. And the Heroes have a 1-0 lead. That's his 4th double of the campaign. I thought that the left fielder was going to have a chance, but hit off the base of the wall. Here's the relay throw to the plate. Not in time. He was pretty fast for a catcher. Third baseman Joey Pollard steps up, batting .250. Pulls it foul, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second is 2 away. Olympus Heroes have an early 1-0 advantage. Out in front of the changeup, breaking ball, strike 2. Nasty pitch. Screwball. Struck him out on the slider down the way, and the inning is over. But thanks to the first baseman, Patrick, the Heroes have an early 1-0 lead after 1. This is MLB The Show. Next up, Adam Dunn for the Yankees, leading off in the top of the second inning. Eli deals. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Out in front of the changeup, swing and miss, strike 2.
0-2.
Grounded to second. Massimo throws to first in time. Next up, center fielder Torrey Hunter, 263, a homer, 4 RBIs. Again, we're still in April in this created franchise. Deep drive. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. It's a solo shot for Torrey Hunter, a tie ball game. That's his second homer of the campaign. Here's the replay. Oof. Next up, Willie Adames. Fastball below the knees for ball one. 345, no homers, 3 RBIs. So just like that, we have a brand new ball game once again. Perfect baseball as I smoke turkey burgers. You know what, Mr. Outlander? I wish I was there with you because I love me some barbecue burgers. Ground ball, diving attempt. It's going to make itself all the way to the wall. O'Rourke cuts it off. Throws to the cutoff man, but I have a feeling that he's going to try for third. No, he won't. He'll stay at second, but it's a one-out double for Adames, his second of the season. So I don't know about you, Mr. Outlander, but I was offline due to the PlayStation Network servers being down for almost 20 hours. Finally, I'm back on, so I said it's time to stream some baseball. Looking forward to the Super Bowl tomorrow. Next up, Dominic Smith, runner in scoring position with one away. Here's the pitch.
No, that's it.
Just misses inside. Ball one. Ruined the whole weekend. PSN killed us all. Whole weekend is shot. For those of us that work for a living, you come home on a Friday night, you're like, let's play some sports. Let's play some RPGs.
Yeehaw.
In there, strike two. No access this weekend until just now. So hopefully it'll be the last time we complain about something like that for a long time. Strike two on the curveball. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominic. Again, runner leads off second. Game is tied at 1 here in the top of the second. Backs him off the plate. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the change up. At bat continues. That's a blue base hit down the left field line and into the corner. Hitzios cuts it off, throws it in, but the run will score. It's going to be a double and an RBI for Dominic Smith, his first double of the season, and the Yankees now lead 2-1. Flares it over the third base bag and down that left field line. So the Heroes take an early 1-0 lead, and the Yankees immediately answer back in the second inning with 2 of their own. Strike on the outside corner to Arcia. Orlando was hitting .244, no homers, no RBIs here in April. This gets a piece of the fastball, 99 on the radar gun. Strike 2, count is 0-2. If I had a turkey burger, I'd put a little ketchup on it, a little bit of onions, maybe some relish. I would look forward to that. Line drive caught by Joseph at first. No advance on the bases, and there are 2 away here in the second. Line drive, that would have been hit, it would have been a third run. So, number 9 hitter Endy Rodriguez hitting a .179, a homer, 2 RBIs. Fastball inside ball.
Yeehaw.
Change up in there, strike 1, counts 1 ball and strike. Swing and a miss, fastball, count is 1-2. Struck him out, side retired, but they do get 2 runs on 2 back-to-back RBI doubles. The Yankees, after an inning and a half, now lead 2-1. This is MLB The Show 24. Leading off the bottom of the second, shortstop Maribel Ortiz. 243, average, homer, 6 RBIs. Out in front of the changeup, swing and miss, strike one. I don't know if Satchel Paige is any good. To be completely honest, with that deliberate windup that takes forever. By the time he actually delivers the pitch, I'm so anxious I swing at anything. Swings high and deep to center. Torrey Hunter back to the track, looking up. Gonzo! That's a solo homer in a tie game. Maribel Ortiz hits her second homer of the campaign. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Mary. Here's the replay. Ouch. Thought Torrey Hunter was going to bring that back. Next up, Bobby Kitsios. Fastball is high, ball one. Bobby's hitting .295. He has 3 homers and 10 runs batted in 13 games so far. He's usually the starting left fielder. Grounded up the middle, backhanded by Gleyber Torres. Over to first in time for out number 1. Let's go, yeah, Turkey Burger with everything, LOL, says the Outlander. I'm repeating what you've typed, Outlander, because it doesn't show the chat until about 24 hours later, so I want people to know what I'm talking about. Swing and a miss out in front of the cut fastball. Anthony Millo swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Little late on the fastball, fouls it off. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out 2 away. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Anthony. Satchel Paige did his work. Next up is the backup catcher, Higashioka. And it's a 1-hopper to the third baseman. Hayes over to first to retire the side, but thanks to Maribel Ortiz, solo homer to dead center field, we have ourselves a tie ball game at the end of 2. We go to the top of the third for T. Brian Hayes, who struck out in the first. He is 0 for 1. Fastball in there, strike. Ground ball from the right side. It's a leadoff single for the Yankees. They have a base runner at first with nobody out. Next up, Gleyber, 0 for 1. In there at the knees, strike one. 2 homers and 5 runs batted in. Changeup's outside, counts even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball through the right side. It is the base hit. Millo throws to third. No advance. However, there's runners at first and second with nobody out. The Yankees are threatening to break the tie. Here's a replay. Again, they're just taking the pitches the other way between first and second. Next up, Sean Green. Swing and a miss. Strike.
0-1.
Grounded out in the first. He is 0 for. Sean Green was an all-star, I think, in the 1990s. Curveball finds the outside corner. Count quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Sean Green was an all-star. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Borderline. Ground ball knocked down by Joseph. Throws to first in time. It's almost like a bunt as both runners advance to second and third. Successful bunt. Swinging. Nice play by the pitcher and the first baseman. Had he fielded it cleanly at first, maybe he could have went to second for the force, but no such luck. Now Adam Dunn is up. He's 0 for 1. He can get a run home, the tie-breaking run home, without the benefit of a base hit. Fastball inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Out in front of the changeup, strike 1. Count even as 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Tied him in knots. 2 strikes on the hitter. Needs another one just like that. Popped it up behind home plate. Out. Count will remain 1-2. Needs a strikeout or a pop up in this situation. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Runner stays at third. Here's the replay. Went up the ladder. Challenged him with the fastball. He was not equal to the challenge. So, now it's Torrey Hunter's up, who's 1 for 1. Swing and a miss the fastball off the edge. Strike 1. Torrey is more closer to becoming a Hall of Famer. He was a perennial All-Star for the Minnesota Twins, if I remember correctly. He checked his swing, but found the corner. 2 quick strikes on Torrey. And Eli is 1 strike away from getting out of this jam unscathed. Let's see. Deep drive. Kitzios back to the track, the wall. Looking up, makes the catch. Second and third, nobody out. Second and third, 1 out, better yet. And Eli gets out of the jam. After 2.5, it's tied 2 apiece. Torrey has 353 home runs career, says the Outlander show. Probably not enough to get into the Hall of Fame. He had a ton of Gold Gloves. He's considered a perennial All-Star, but not enough. Almost 354, you got that right. Lineup turns over for the Heroes. Swing and a miss. Sinking fastball, strike 1 to Lo Cicero. Second baseman for the Heroes. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the third.
That's a ball.
Fastball low, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls off the fastball, 98 on the radar gun. Strike 2. Pops it up, foul territory, long run for Sean Green. He will not make it. The at-bat will continue. A lot of foul territory here at Holodome 6. Chases the cut fastball way out of the strike zone. For out number 1, that's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Satchel Paige. So with 1 away, Michael Rourke steps up to the plate. He grounded out in the first. It's 0 for 1. Nasty pitch. Thought it was a strike. Pulls it high and deep. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. Foul ball.
Nope, ball.
Fastball misses outside. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Two-hopper to second. Glaber makes the short throw inside. 2 away. So 2 outs, bases empty for Chris Ramos, who has a single and a run scored. Got the average up to 423. It's only the 13th game of the season, so can't get too hung up on that high average. Just a quick start.
1-0.
Slider inside, ball 1. Line drive headed towards the left field. It will dunk in there for a hit. Big turn at first, but he'll hold. It's a 2-out single for Chris Ramos, his second hit of the ballgame. And he is hot. He is smoking hot. So Patrick Joseph with an RBI double, if I remember correctly, in his first at-bat is up again. And this time it is a slow bouncer to second. And the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. At the end of 3 innings of play here at Holodome 6, it's a tie ball game, 2-2. Go to the top of the 4th for Willie Adames, who has a double and a run score today. At the knees for strike 1. Changeup misses outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to Ortiz at short, long, strong throw, in time. 1 away. She rushed that throw. She was acting like Ricky Henderson was going to go. Showed off that arm. Next up, Dominic Smith with an RBI double. Batting $194. 1 away, bases empty. In there, striking. Change up, strike 2. Count is 0-2. Strike 3 called. Outside corner. 4th strikeout of the game for Eli. Here's the replay. Nope, we're not doing that replay. 2 outs for Arcia. Bases empty. 2-2. Here in the 4th. In there, strike 1. Slider misses, 1 ball and 1 strike. In there, strike 2. Inside corner. Popped it up to left. Kitsios is under it. Make the catch to retire the side. So after 3.5 innings of play, still tied at 2-2. This is MLB The Show 24. I have every intention of getting MLB The Show 25 when it debuts in a month or 2. But I just can't stop playing baseball, guys. I can't stop. Next up, bottom of the 4th, Joey Pollard struck out in his first at-bat. He's 0-4. That's a deep fly ball. It is 1 hop off the wall, left field. He's going to make it to second. That's a leadoff double for Pollard, who's now 1 for 2. They have a runner in scoring position with nobody out, thanks to Joey's 4th double of the campaign. Is the replay. I thought off the bat that he had a chance to go out, but it hopped on the warning track near the left field foul pole. Next up is Miriam, check that, is Maribel Ortiz, who has a solo shot in her first at-bat. Ground ball inside the third base bag and down the left field line. Will he score? He rounds second, goes to third. Throw goes to second. It's an RBI single for Maribel Ortiz. And the Heroes now lead 3-2. Here's the replay. Just a hard grounder inside that third base bag. And you can see Pollard in that replay making the turn. Next up, still nobody out. Runner at first for Bobby Kitsios. Slicing the other way, but this time Sean Green will make the catch for out number 1.
Now number 14.
Next up, Anthony Miller, who struck out in the second. 0 for 1. Again, runner at first, 1 away. Just got a piece of the slurve. That's strike 1. 3-2 lead for the Mount Olympus Heroes here at home at Holodome 6. Grounded to third. Over to second for one. Back to first. Double play. Round the horn. But thanks to Maribel, they now have the lead at the end of 4 innings of play. It's 3-2 Heroes. So we go to the top of the 5th. Endy Rodriguez struck out in his first at-bat. Steps in for the Yankees. At the knees for strike one.
0-1. That missed. That's
Just
all.
misses. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and miss the fastball. Count is 1-2 on. I keep thinking it's Endy Chavez, third baseman from the 1990s who played for the Oakland Athletics. Out in front of the curveball, Rodriguez swings and misses. That is strikeout number 5 for Eli. Here's the replay. Umpkin. Next up, lineup turns over for the Yankees. Key Brian Hayes, third baseman, is 1 for 2.
Yeah, what?
Outside corner, strike 1. Key Brian Hayes in real life plays for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I wouldn't mind having him at third base for the Yankees. Changeup finds the zone. 2 quick strikes on Key Brian. Swing and miss the fastball up in his eyes. 6 strikeouts for Eli, and there are 2 away. Glaber, 1 for 2. Steps in with 2 out. Outside corner, strike 1 with the fastball. He's throwing heat. Inside corner with the heater. 2 quick strikes on Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Higashioka. Strike him out, throw him out. 7 strikeouts. He strikes out the side. And after 4.5, it's the Heroes 3, Yankees 2. So, backup catcher Higashioka steps in, 0 for 1, lead off the bottom of the 5th. It's a line drive headed towards the left center field gap. It's a lead-off single for Kyle. First pitch of the inning. Lines it to left center field. A base hit. Next up, Massimo Lo Cicero, 0 for 2. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Needs to get him over into scoring position. Fouls it up behind home plate, out of play. Count 1 ball and 1 strike to Lo Cicero. Just got a piece of the cut fastball, strike 2. Hit the spaceship, says the Outlander show. Misses, just misses the outside corner. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. In my warped mentality, believe it or not, that's not a spaceship out in right center field. That is an air purifier. This is a dome in outer space. Swing and a miss, struck him out 1 away. That generates the oxygen that they're breathing in the atmosphere, temperature. Otherwise, that oxygenator in center field, it breaks down, everybody suffocates and dies. Oh, then don't hit that then, the Outlander says. Yeah, you're with it. Pitches in the dirt. Count is 1 ball, 1 ball, no strikes to Michael O'Rourke. Grounded to second. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. 4-6-3. Side is retired. It is an official ball game, however. After 5 innings of play, the Mount Olympus Heroes lead 3-2. This is MLB The Show. So we go to the top of the 6th. Sean Green steps in. He's grounded out twice. Sean is 0 for 2. Pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Pops it up foul territory. Joey Pollard at third races over, makes the catch in the bullpen out there in foul territory. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next up, Adam Dunn, 0 for 2. In there, strike 1. On the edge, strike 2. 2 quick strikes on Adam Dunn. Line drive, headed foul. At bat continues. The count remains 0 balls and no 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Strikeout number 8 for Eli Ramos. Here's the replay. Speed. Give him the heater. Next up, Torrey Hunter, 1 for 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 98 on the radar gun, strike 1. He had a solo homer in the 2nd. Line drive headed towards right field corner. A lot of real estate out there. Millo gets it. Throws second. Throws third. So that's a triple. 2-out triple for Torrey Hunter. He is got a homer and a triple. His first of the season in this game. I said he was a borderline Hall of Famer. And he's out to prove me correct. My goodness. Should have threw the cutoff man. Third. Bad baseball. Next up, Willie Adames, 1 for 2. It's a tying run, 90 feet away with 2 away. At the knees, strike 1. Adames needs a hit to get him home or an error. Pass ball, wild pitch. All sorts of ways. Checked the swing, but it was in there. Strike 2. Count, no balls, 2 strikes on Willie. Stretches the strike zone, protecting the plate with 2 strikes, fouls it off. Strike 3 called, right down the middle. What was he looking for? Strands the base runner at third. 3-2 lead for the Mount Olympus Heroes. We go to the bottom of the 6th. This is MLB The Show, 24. Chris Ramos, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, steps up to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Grounded deep in the hole at short, jump throw. In time, gorgeous play. A very Jeterian throw. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the 6th. Here's the replay. Patrick Joseph steps in, 1 for 2. Deep drive. It's going back to the track. Makes the catch. 2 away. Gave it a ride, but there's too much real estate out there in center field. Big ballpark, Hollowback 6. So 2 outs, bases empty for Joey Pollard. Has a double and a run scored today. He's 1 for 2. 3-2 lead for the Heroes here in the bottom of the 6th. Deep but foul. Pulls it down the third base line, foul. Strike 2. This is pitch number 50 for Satchel Paige. Very efficient. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup. Struck him out swinging. That's the end of 6 innings here at Holodome 6. The Olympians still lead 3-2. Top of the 7th, Dominic Smith has an RBI double. He's 1 for 2. Leads it off for the Yankees. Inside corner, strike 1. Inside the, no, foul ball. Almost got it inside that third base bag and down the left field line, but the umpire called it foul. So it's strike 2. Fastball down and in, ball 1. Waste pitch. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called outside corner. 1 away. That's strikeout number 10 for Eli Ramos. Double-digit strikeouts. Next up, Orlando Arcia 0 for 2. Foul ball, strike 1. Changeup finds the outside corner, strike 2. Swing and a miss, the high cheese. Strikeout number 11 for Eli. And there are 2 away. 2 outs for Andy Rodriguez, who has 2 strikeouts already. Will he get the hat trick? Eli deals. Just misses off the outside corner for ball 1. 3-2. Heroes lead the Yankees here at Holodome 6. Pulls it foul. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike to Rodriguez. Ground ball up the middle. Oh no! Well, Cicero, I feel, could have gotten that, but he refused to get his uniform dirty up the middle. It's a 2-out single, but I'm sorry. Massimo at second base needs a stern talking to from the manager after this game is over, or perhaps between innings. Brian Hayes is up. He's 1 for 3. Slashes it foul. Right side, out of play, strike 1. He had a single in the third. He's 1 for 3. Hitting .226 in the season. Comes the 0-1 pitch. At the knee, strike 2. Deep drive, left field, track. Kitzios on the warning track makes the catch to retire the side. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. Heroes lead 3-2. Pitching change. Satchel Paige is done. He can lose, but he cannot win. Nick Sandlin makes his 5th appearance out of the bullpen for the New York Yankees. And he will face Maribel Ortiz, who has a homer and a single. She is 2 for 2 today. They need some insurance here in the bottom of the 7th. Out in front, pulls the foul, strike 1. And that's a fly ball to left, playable. Waits for it, makes the catch for out number 1. Got underneath it a little. It's Adam Dunn out there in left field for the New York Yankees. Next up, Bobby Kitzios, who's 0 for 2. 2 for 9 in the series against the Yankees. Fouls it back, strike 1. Outlander, if you're listening and you're concerned about the oxygenator in center field, the engineers have assured us that it is impossible for Baseball player to reach the oxygenator. It's more than 600 feet from home plate. Two lefties in the bullpen for the Yankees, Kevin Kelly and Garrett Clevenger, warming up for the Yankees. Here's the 0-2. A little late on it, fouls it off. At bat will continue. Count is 0-2 to get the post. Grounded inside the third base bag and down the left field line. Will he try for second? Strong throw. He will not. He'll hold it to a single. 1 out single for Bobby. Next up, Anthony Miller, the right fielder, who's 0 for 2. They need that run, insurance run. Skies it to left center field. Playable. We're done. Makes the catch. 2 away. Off the end of that.
Now catcher,
Kyle Higashioka had a single in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2. 1 for 5 for the season. Grounded. Goes through the force. In time, side retired. So at the end of 7, it's a close game. It's 3-2. Heroes. Love me some baseball. MLB The Show. Gleyber Torres is 1 for 3 with a single. 1 for 10 in this series. Eli Ramos has 87 pitches, so he's going to pitch the 8th. Probably not the 9th. Grounded to Lo Cicero. Fields throws to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Next up, Sean Green, 0 for 3. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
Grounded again to Lo Cicero at second. Makes a strong throw in time, 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty. Adam Dunn, 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 6th inning.
No, that's
Misses with the fastball outside. Attendance 21,837 here in Holodome 6. Grounded up the middle, Ramos fields, tosses to first. 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 8th for the Mount Olympus Heroes. They lead by 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Kevin Kelly comes out of the bullpen, left-handed pitcher for the Yankees, making his 3rd appearance. Very high ERA, needs work, obviously. And before Lo Cicero steps up to the plate with manager's office, bullpen, and warm up, Rich Gossage, or better known as Goose Gossage, in the bullpen. Massimo is 0 for 3. Pulls it high and deep, but foul. I incorrectly said that Kelly, the pitcher on the mound, was a left-handed pitcher. He's obviously a righty, as you can see. So check that. Grounded to the first baseman. Dominic takes it to the bag himself. 4 out number 1, and Lo Cicero is 0 for 4 today. Not a good day at the plate for the second baseman. Next up, Michael O'Rourke, 0 for 3. Not a lot of offense in today's game. I apologize. My goal is to score 15 runs every game. Late on the high fastball, slicing foul, strike 1. And I don't get 10 runs or more, I'm very unhappy. So I'm doing the best I can. Pops it upstairs behind home plate, out of play, strike 2. 3-2 lead for the Heroes here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Struck him out swinging inside part of the plate. Asks if it was a strike. Don't play umpire. Says, no, it was not. It was inside. It's a replay. Nasty slider. Next up, Chris Ramos, 2 for 3. 2 outs, bases empty.
Ball.
Takes a high fastball for ball 1. Pops it up, foul territory, charging. He will make the catch to retire the side. So we go to the top of the 9th, last licks for the New York Yankees. They trail by 1 run, 3-2. Can they come back and tie it? Let's see what happens. Torrey Hunter has a home run in the 2nd inning. Here's the replay. I'd like to do it again to tie this ball game. Let's see what happens. Fouls off the fastball, right side, out of play. Curveball in there, strike 2. Fastball high and tight, ball 1, waste pitch. Count as 1 ball and 2 strikes to Torrey Hunter. Grounded to Ortiz at short, backhanded, strong throw, in time, 1 away here in the 9th. Manager has decided mound visit to bring in the closer, Goose Gossage. Will it be a decision that he'll regret? Or will it be a 2-out save for Goose Gossage? Let's see what happens. Goose. 3 saves in 3 save opportunities. This should be save number 4 if he gets the final 2 outs of this ballgame. Let's see what happens. Willie Adames is 1 for 3. Outside corner, triple digits, strike 1. Sinker low, 1 ball, strike. Ground ball, foul, strike 2. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. 3-2 lead for the Heroes. Here's the 1-2. Lazy fly ball to left. Kitsios waits for it, makes the catch, 2 away, and the Yankees are down to their final out of this ball game. Representing both the tying run and the final out is Dominic Smith, who has an RBI double today.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball low, ball 1. Last out of the game is the hardest out to get. Ground ball up the middle. Gossage has it. Goose throws to first. In time. Ball game over. Heroes win 3-2. And that's win number 10 on the campaign. They are now 10-3 after 13 games in the regular season. Oh, yeah. So Ramos gets the win. He's 2-1. Satchel Paige gets the loss. His record evens at 1-1. And Goose Gossage gets save number 4 of the season. This has been a broadcast of MLB The Show 24 on the PlayStation 5. When the PlayStation Network is finally up and running, we can have some fun with this game like we just did. Thank you to the Outlander Show for not only watching, but also being a good participant, making lots of chats and comments. I really appreciate you, man. I hope that your channel goes well as well. And let's go to the box score. So again, Mount Olympus, 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. The New York Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The win goes to Eli Ramos, the loss, Satchel Paige, and Goose Gossage gets the save. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great evening and enjoy tomorrow's Super Bowl. Again, I'm rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs, but I think the Philadelphia Eagles will win. Let's see how this prediction holds up in the
And we
future.
remind you to
Take care.
please drive home safely.